Alright, welcome back. I'm on the dev server. We have a golden eagle. Apparently, people are complaining. This is a 14.3, but people are complaining it doesn't have everything that they thought it would. I don't know. They recently, the dev server's been up all week, but they've recently added an extra chaff pod thing. So they've got some more chaff and flares. But 120C5s. I don't see anything new. I think the F-15E's got better engines, but yeah, I don't know what's different about this. I don't know, but I wasn't here to show that anyway. A lot of countries got the Apache as well. Right, so there's a German Tornado with some stuff on it. It's some not very interesting. Just some ground ordnance. There's two 9Ls. The Soviets get a really nice Su-30. Now these missiles, we'll go on to the missiles now, because I just wanted to show the sea missiles really. On the dev stream, the guys were saying that it's not a particularly effective missile, but I think they were referring to tank matches because they said it was quite slow and it was easy to maneuver, and you know, just put some smoke out and it gets rid of it. But they're really good for attacking boats because where are we? I think, are they TV? They are the TV, inertia, and GPS. So I'll show you now. Actually, they're very good for attacking boats. So that's what we're here today for, anyway. So because we like attacking boats. Let's go into test flight. Okay, so KH-59. So we do get a ground radar. Where if I can find it, we do get a ground radar. What can we lock onto? We can lock onto this one here, and can we go to the camera in the? Okay, so we can lock onto this. Well, we're locked on. We've got launch authority. And I'll just fire. So hopefully I can keep the plane in the air and hold this down. So this this missile, I don't know where it's going. I'm guessing it's going towards that boat there. Okay. So you'll see the other missiles do sea skim, but these ones kind of don't. They see the target and they seem to fly above it and then dive straight down on top, which I'm guessing is for tanks and other stuff. Let me just see, I'm flying straight. There we go. Okay, so you'll see it flies towards it and then dives down when it gets to a certain distance. And these missiles hit the ships. Well, this ship is moving, so okay, interesting. So it just drops down in the middle, and it's they seem very effective against ships, but as I said, the dev team said that they weren't brilliant for tanks, but there we go. See, now it's coming down. But as I said, this ship is moving, so it is going to hit. So that's pretty cool. So I said, I'll turn around and do that again. You have to go into the camera of the missile to lock really, but the radar I think the radar slaves the camera to where you want to look, and then you've got to look at the camera itself. But yeah, pretty cool. I'll turn around and try that again. Okay, yeah. So you'll have better luck against stationary targets, but it will track moving targets. Okay. Which one's that one? That one's that one there. So we lock with the radar, then we go to the camera in the missile itself. You can zoom in. This one's moving towards us. This might have a better. We might have a better chance with this one. A better result. Fire. Okay, and then we'll try and level off and not crash. Okay, so this should level off and then eventually dive down. Yeah, there we go. So So I wonder if that can't be a jet engine, can it? I don't know what it is. Or a ramjet. I don't know what that thing underneath is. Some sort of engine, propulsion system. So now it should just dive. It should dive straight down. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, it killed it straight away. So these things, I don't think they are specifically for ships, but I think they'll probably hit anything. So let me see if I can find something. I mean, it should take out red circles because they are TV and GPS. So we'll have a look at a red circle. Maybe we'll see. I'll turn around and have a look. Now, with the ground radar, I don't think you can pick up red circles with the ground radar, but I should be able to. If I turn the radar off, I should be able to point at a red circle and just do the activate target point, maybe. I can a bit, but where's it looking? There we go. And then go to the, yeah, and then go to that, and then go to that. It should lock. Okay. It is tracking. I have launch authority. Can I fire 2? I should be able to fire 2. And then lock again. And fire 2. Okay. So I'll only be able to track one of them. Okay. So it's diving down. It's going to level off, and then it should. Maybe. I'm getting worried now. I just saw the other missile then. Okay. So it dives down, flies level. It's like a little cruise missile, isn't it? And then it should just dive straight down. And they seem to have a decent range. There's the first one. Kaboom. Cool. So as I said, apparently you might be able to defeat them if you're in a tank just with smoke. But as I said, it's not very often I do jet tanks because it's a bit. Ugh. There you go. Interesting. They have they've got a 10-minute. They've got a 10-minute guidance time. 75-mile launch range. 1.5 Mach release speed, so yeah, you could set a few off and then just run away. So I think they'll be interesting. Okay, so we have this Hawk is taking off. It looks like this is the dev server, so take that in mind. Mark II. Okay, this was called the 65E on the dev server last time, but yeah, we've got a new Apache. So we've got the original. We've got the Hawk with Mavericks and some 9Ls, 4 9Ls, and we have the new. Well, I would say new, but we have another Hawk. It can carry 6 Ls, or 4 Ls and 2 Skyflash dogshite missiles. I mean, it can carry 3 Sea Eagles. But at the moment I've just got 2 Ls, 2 Dogfight, and 3 Sea Eagles. So we'll try these. As I say, it's the dev server. It's not quite finished. But we'll see. Yeah, these Sea Eagles weren't working before. The Buccaneer gets them as well because the Buccaneer was the first plane to use these. Now, in real life, I think one of the Jaguars had them, and I think one of the late Tornadoes had them, and I think some of the Sea Harriers had them. But as far as I know, I can only see the Buccaneer that has them. So yeah, we'll see. Right, let's just give this a go. Okay, so these Sea Eagles, I don't know if you're supposed to, because I'm guessing if you launch them from a higher altitude, obviously they'll go further. But I don't know what the best practice is because I've never fired one in real life. Let's turn around. It is heavy with them all on though. You can tell that you've got some big stuff on. Whoa, it does not turn at all. Wowzers. Okay. So let me just lock onto something. I'm locking onto the wrong one. That's the one I wanted to lock onto. Okay, that's 8 miles. Press the fire button. Power. No. Hold the button down. Seeker is on. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, I didn't get any launch authority, but okay. All right, so that isn't gliding. It's diving straight. It's diving down straight away, isn't it? Okay. So I don't know. Okay. So yeah, it immediately dives down at sea level. This is pretty cool. Now, in other games, the boats try and shoot the missiles down, so I've never seen that in this game. But yeah, it appears that the Sea Eagle goes to sea level. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's a big hole. There's a big hole in... Oops, and I crashed. Yeah, so when you go into the camera view, the plane that you're flying always just goes into the ground. It doesn't, you know, it won't fly level. Okay, so theoretically you could fire 3 at the same ship, but I'll try 3 separate targets if I can. And we'll see what happens. So there's one there. And let's go to Sea Eagle. And we'll fire that one. Okay, and then we'll turn the radar off and fire another one. Okay. Another one, please. Another target, please. There, we'll fire that one. That's 10 miles. We'll fire it. Okay. Turn the radar off, and then go to that one. And fire that one. Okay. That's all 3. I will just see what happens. I don't think I'm going to be able to see them, but we'll see. Turn the radar off. They do say active, so we'll see. One. Nice. 2. Nice. 3. We've got an albatross. Excellent. So yeah, you can fire 3 at once. Excellent. Okay, I'm just in the Buccaneer just to make sure I can lock stuff on. Yeah, I can do. Okay, so the Buccaneer, you can't change the radar. There's no modes to change, but you can. No ammo. Okay, I've got the wrong button. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, so the radar doesn't reduce speed. Okay. You can't change any modes on the radar, so but it appears to be able to track boats. Okay. This one's moving, I think. This is really cool. Is it moving? I don't know if that's moving or not, but it is tracking. Yeah, it is. I think it's moving. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so the radar, you can't actually, you can change the vertical scan a bit, 5 degrees, 9 degrees, but yeah, there's no other modes. That works pretty well. But yeah, so this is the newish one. Secondary weapons. It gets YJ81K anti-ship missiles. 180. So the guidance time is less. The launch range is less. These are active radar. All aspect yeah. Okay. Semi-armor piercing. So these are slightly smaller, but they still do the same thing. So we'll have a quick look at these. Very nice. Okay, so this one has TrackIR scan ground radar, but this still no Fox 1 missiles, no radar missiles at all on these. I don't know why. I thought, yeah. So yeah, no radar missiles. These little MFDs in VR, they look like CRT screens. You know, the old glass tellies. They have like a convex screen. They look really cool in VR. Right, let's turn around. So I think these missiles, they see skim as well, but they don't have the range isn't as good, I don't think. Okay, so I think that was an aeroplane. We don't want to lock onto that. We can lock onto that thing there. Okay, we'll lock onto that. I think that one's moving, isn't it? And we'll go to 81 and 8 miles. Fire. Okay. Can I keep the plane level? So this one knows where it's going. You can see the rocket on this one. Oh, see, you can see the flame on it. So this one. So it seems that all sea skimming missiles dive straight to the sea level straight away. So they don't fly to get distance or anything. They go straight to the deck and then. Pretty cool. But I don't know if there is. I don't think they're as effective as the Seagull. But obviously they're still going to. Still going to hit. There we go. Good shot. Yeah, pretty cool. I think there's one more plane that has them as well. I think there's an F-16 that has penguins. But yeah, I do like that. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so in the Swedish tree we got an F-16 AM, a Norwegian one. I couldn't get any of the penguins to work. So the penguins are infrared. It's got a T-pod. I thought I might be able to target a ship with a T-pod and then slave the head to the T-pod, but I couldn't get it to work. I just got a blank screen when I went into the T-pod. These are infrared, so you can fire them like air-to-air missiles. You just look at a ship and eventually it should track it, but the distance isn't great, and I couldn't get it to work properly, but it is work in progress because it is the dev server. 120Bs, AIM-9Ms, I think that's it, and then just some bits and bobs. 64 ERs, 31s, GBU12s, 62s again, 38s, 39s, G Mavericks and D Mavericks and some Hydras. So yeah, another F-16. And I think that's it. Israel didn't get anything new, I don't think. Oh, they got a premium organ, which is already here, so I don't know why you'd get it, I don't know. Does it carry anything new? No, just some bombs and rockets. So a premium organ, however you pronounce it. And that's it really. But as I said, I'm looking forward to these Seagulls. And I'm really looking forward to this. Because, as I said, you can carry 6 Ls or 4 Ls and 2 Skyflash and a penguin if you wanted to. Pretty cool. It flies quite nice when it's quite light, but these things are really heavy. Yeah, half a ton each. So if you've got 3, you've got quite a lot of tonnage. Yeah. That's it, I think. I'm looking forward to that. And I wonder how long it'll be before... How long... Where are these? Oh, are they right at the bottom? Oh no, they're on the first page. Okay. So the Seagulls, are they not as good as these ones? Really? I wonder why that is then. It's a bit strange. 85 kilograms, 28 miles, 68 miles, 89. I would have thought these were the better ones, because you can carry 4 of them. Okay. Well, they're on the first page, so There you go. They're on the first page, so you can get them straight away. Right, that'll do, I think. I shall see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've no idea when this is coming out, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.